He's got a good spot though. He knows what they're up to at this point. He can't afford to dive in Challenger. He needs to buy time as the rotations come through. They know it's going to be a B-sided attack. Electronic going for the connector play here, but it's all down to Edward. He needs to find some headshots quickly, but the bomb will be planted. Can they go for the booster potentially? That's an ambitious wall bang at best for the USP, but we'll see whether they can get anything going here. There is the boost, but it's quite a noisy one as well, and Breezy making light work at the first kill there. Fugly's getting up towards heaven, and this is looking very convincing for NRG.
Yeah, it should be far too tenuous now for Navi to get anywhere close to that bomb. A bit of team wounding, I think. I'm not sure if that was NRG tapping each other or not. Doesn't really matter at the end of the day because Simple has been put down with authority, courtesy of Cirque, leaving Zeus. Won't be happening.
B right now, and he throws another Molotov. Oh my god, he might double down on this one. It's going to be Ethan to go down first, courtesy of Zeus, but Daps is making things uncomfortable, but Simple's there in time. The bait was successful, but Simple shots even more so. 8 seconds remaining. That's going to be round, as Daps wants to remove any sort of cash he can. Not going to happen though. Fugly just wants to survive at this point. You get no money if you die after the round.
Simple has been on point, and Cirque, well, the AWP has not been beneficial so far.
You see how beneficial it is to have Simple on the AWP. Get him in his hand as soon as you possibly can. This is what we're getting a little bit frustrated with, but he's going to find more kills here, you know that. As he gets him in front of him, he hits every single shot. He will be taken down eventually, but he's done the damage. It's a 3 versus 2. Bomb yet to be planted. Ethan waiting by the bank. To take down this player, they've got a chance once again. 2 versus 2 as the bomb goes down in the default spot. Nice smoke thrown. And it's up to Zeus and Edward to try and recover the situation.
Daps has missed his chance, but goes in for a second and lands it. Simple must be pulling his hair out, wondering what he has to do to get his team across the finish line. But here comes Zeus, looking for a second, going to be spraying wildly, just missing out onto Ethan. Bomb ticking down amongst all the frenzy, and finally Ethan lands there.
For them, but Simple has the AWP, and like you said, 10 frags. Highest on the server, he's going towards long and aggressive angle, so Electronic, he gets 2, but he might go down here to the flames. Extinguishes them and lives to tell the tale. 5 on 3.
Navigating his way out of trouble too, so he's going to constantly be a thorn. Even if he dies now, the terrorists have got to keep an eye on Connector. So he's drawing out more eyes towards this location. This allows the rest of the CTs to funnel in. And as you said, there were 2 players with no nades whatsoever. This was a real scary round for Navi that could have put them on the back foot already in round 7. But due to Electronic's brilliance, they can get it done anyway. Simple comes through with his AWP. Edward spots Ethan, I believe that is in Connector, just done by. He has taken a headshot for his trouble down to 18, but does still hold the line with Flamey. And now Breezy's got a 1v5. He's got 1. How much damage can he do to this economy? Because if he gets another couple kills, he's done his job. But that nade.
The problem he's got it. I was talking over, I thought, so someone throwing him.
I was like, was that just the sickest nade from the terrorists?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to work out. I was like, is this something I don't know? They're going to plant, dude. They can win this.
What is happening, Navi? Why is this even a reality right now?
They can win this. He's got an awful long. Oh my god, what is actually going on right now? Please, Vince, take over. I can't handle this.
I don't know if I can, Henry, to be honest with you, but Zeus is going to try his best. They gave up A site. They had a full buy. They weren't on an eco.
It's an eco. No armor, no nades. They've run towards A. The CTs are molotoving each other. And Simple's there, though. He could defuse this. He could just straight up defuse this. They're not there. They don't know.
He's going to smoke and flash, draw out the bomb. He's really trying to play the mind games, give away those terrorist positions and then strike. But he has to be careful what you wish for. Edward's going for the save already. Flamey's in long. This is a complete collapse.
Can we get a
serious demon is trying to be exercised, but in the meanwhile, Edward is going to funnel through the head of Daps, alleviating some of the pressure that's about to be reapplied, courtesy of Ethan, charging straight into B. Finds himself 1 in a second, and could be on for more. The smokes are actually going to shield his progression on back into the site, but finally, he will go down. They're going to have to push behind it, especially with no one dead on Navi just yet. And they're Simple. Of course, who else?
Of course. In that position once again. Finding plenty of kills, but so is Breezy, this best of 3. Takes him down, but Zeus is at a great spot here. I feel like he's guaranteed at least a frag. I don't think anyone would be checking that considering Simple's position previously. I wouldn't even be checking this one, Breezy. You're not even exactly that. Why wouldn't you? And Zeus will claim his frag. That's all he needs. They maintain a 3 versus 2 here. Electronic been quiet so far, but now he needs to be loud and proud. The last line of defense on the A side, and Stark just completely removes him. What is that shot? Edward, 2 versus 1. Can he do anything with this? He was on 0 and 7, now on 3.
Not looking good, is it? Did a lot of damage to Fugly, though. Down to 13 health. Nearly line up for him. But they've both gone to long.
Yeah. If he had a smoke here, I'd say he's got a chance, but Edwards is hoping they're going to check it. He's not moving at all, and he's running out of time now. Cirque's got himself in a prime spot, unless he absolutely wrecks the full HP Cirque at this point. At range, he's got the AWP. There's no chance, and he knows it now, I think, at this point.
These situations a couple times that typically hasn't worked out too well for them, and Edwards let two go past. That flashbang, though, is going to delay them a little while longer, but now he's going to show his hand with a double spray down. And that should be all she wrote for this round, unless Fugly can pull off something truly spectacular. He's came back with 3. That's going to keep the money honest on the CT side. He has enough time to maybe even get this plant down if he plays his cards right, but that incendiary is going to really wreck any hope. But that does so much damage to Simple, though. And although Fugly's not going to get this round more than likely, it's a valiant attempt. There's the plant at the very least, but he will go down. He was completely on the back foot.
Kills. It's Flamey who's had a bit of a quieter performance, but still, they can come back to A7. It certainly isn't over just yet. First kill by Cirque, though, as they commit heavily towards the B side of the map. Flamey doesn't even get a chance to go prepared. Ethan shows us what he's made of. That amazing aim coming out once again. Absolutely shuts down the round. No chance for Navi to win this one, but it's the last round and a half. All they can do is give it a go and see what's available to them.
Instant boost into heaven, too. Just to make matters worse, Ethan can scrape himself through the smoke and try and find them in transition towards Graffiti. Lightning fast, turning up the pace, turning up the heat, and Navi couldn't handle it. Perfectly placed flashbangs accompanying it. Now it's down to Simple. He's got 1. 4 more to find, and he will get a second. Transitions into the left-hand side. Is doing a lot of damage, but he decides to help his teammate out on the site, and Ethan dispatches of Zeus with a beautiful 1-tap to the head between the eyes. Zeus not going to play any further part of this pistol round, but the rest of his team are looking hungry to make amends and get some revenge. As Simple gets 2, make it a 3rd. He's down to 26, but he's doing all the damage right now for Navi. He's not going to get a 4th. Flamey will take that away from him, but it's down to Fugly. He got the first kill for his team, and there's Simple, the 4K.
Find your opponents, and hopefully with grenades out in their hand like that, that's your cue to unload everything you've got towards the B side. Great timing, Sig. Lovely teamwork from Navi. They doesn't get much better than that. That's the tag team combo we want to see. Simple opening things up. Electronic finishes things off, and that's a guaranteed round. Beautiful stuff there from Navi. Couldn't have got any better. And that's the power of the contact play. You're not giving any sort of cues that you're coming in. You
for this M4 and AWP combo to do the world of good to their next round, and don't Navi know it. They also have quite a bit of money in the back pocket on a few of these players. They can throw away some of these weapons. They're going to go for the boost. As Edward looks over, it's not an angle you're expecting to see, and he's going to take down Cirque.
That's cheeky, isn't it? I've seen that before. That's quite a cool idea. Great spot here. Cirque backing him up as well. First kill goes against him, though. Edward, like we said, a rough start on this map, but certainly picked things up. Simple goes down, but so does Dabs. An unnecessary frag coming in there. Edward is second of the round. 4 versus 3 now, and Cirque's...
It looks like they are posturing to going into this, and Ethan has come out with 2 kills. In the blink of an eye, this is now a very real possibility. They could potentially clutch this. Ethan's going in for more, but the timing's not going to work in his favor. However, Cirque comes through with a frag to help him out. Time is running scarce. Cirque doesn't have a kit, but he does have the frag. Going to pick up the kit. It's going to be very close.
No way. Are you kidding?
It's now coming in, and Shrapnel doing the work for NRG. They need to put some rounds together. Ethan continues to be a menace as Edward goes for the spade, but Breezy on point with his. Will fend it off for a little while longer. Now it's up to Simple. There's 2. He's looking to see what he can get done. Misses out on that shot, but it is a 2-on-1. Fugly and Daps, and it's going to be Fugly that drills into electronic play, who has been tagged down to 58. Nade lands just behind him. Zeus is getting a lot of information, though, pushing through onto Monster. It's going to be a repeat performance with Navi breathing down the necks of NRG, trying to take this B site. Time is scarce, though. They're going to have to get that bomb down shortly. And with nobody down from NRG, they can easily move around the side and just obliterate a few of these plays. It's going to be Daps that takes that amongst themselves. He's going to miss out on the frag. I think he assumed he had it. If he had an M4 over the FAMAS, I'm sure he would have. But now it's gone completely wrong for NRG. It looked like they could have had it.
You get that 1 kill on the planter, it's over. That's round done. But it didn't happen. You're right. It's the FAMAS that lets him down. That doesn't have the same firepower. it all crumbles there at the last few seconds. It looked like NRG had it contained. But like I said, if they didn't win this round, they're eco again, and Cirque has to save the AWP here, and he's not in the best position to do so. He knows he can be hunted down here. They're coming all around him. He has to actually just hold up in a really awkward position and hope he doesn't get sniffed out. Goes towards the bomb, knows if he gets towards the graffiti, he should be okay.
Be the case, but it's going to be long. That's the trap that NRG have set for themselves. 2 players long with a crossfire. Cirque and Fugly, again, drawing their way in. They've dropped the bomb out instantly, and Cirque is going to hold down the trigger. Finally gets himself killed, but it's a 2-for-2 trade. Not a bad start for the CTs. They're able to rotate quickly up through the dumpster as Ethan's now in prime position to strike. And Strikey shouts as used. It wasn't a clean frag though, so back and forth it goes. The pendulum of this round, this very map, is up for debate. That's from the backside. MP9's not great for that range. And he's going to come out second best, but now it's up to Breezy. He's got in for one, but there's Flamey. Nails him in the head, and we are heading to trade.
We certainly are. It was not looking good for Navi there whatsoever.